Hello, hello. I am here. Sorry about the delay. I had a lot of technical issues, and again, the quality on the camera is a little wonky because I've been trying to get it to go on my phone and something's not working. But we're here though. We made it, and I'm glad that we're doing a live this week because last week I didn't get to do live. A lot was going on. I had school and stuff, but we're here now. We're ready to go. So let's start. Hello, hello. Welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you're my returning viewers. I missed you guys. Honestly, I think that's like my new personal intro. Like I've been saying that a lot lately, and I just like to say it a lot. But that's okay. One of my brothers are screaming. Andrew! Oh, they're screaming. That's okay. They're fighting. It's okay. I have siblings. Anyway. So, yes, I'm sorry. I also wanted to do a video of me like talking about the health benefits of mangoes and coconuts, but while I was making the smoothie that I posted on as a short a couple days ago, more than that. But again, technical issues, but it's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Let me see what you guys have said. Everything Home Theater said, are the coconuts talking smack and the mangoes haven't shown up yet? Yeah, honestly, they were slacking. Like I told them, like you have to arrive at this time and we're still missing the mangoes, but anywho, so the health benefits of mangoes and coconuts. When I was making this slide, I didn't know if the word mangoes, the plural word of mangoes, mango, had an ES or an S at the end. That's okay. I've seen both, or I'm just tweaking. Let's be honest. Okay. Mangoes are known to have superfood qualities. Mangoes are full of vitamins, fibers, and minerals, like lots of them. And I've done a lot of, I was going through a lot of links and articles talking about the health benefits of mangoes and coconuts as well. I will have those linked in the description, so you can go check those out, see the sources that I looked at. But I have a list there. Vitamin C, A, and E, copper, folate, magnesium, potassium, vitamin B6, and vitamin K. Tons of vitamins, tons of nutrients. Mangoes and their health benefits. Number one, improves gut health, improves skin and hair health, aids with lowering cholesterol, and 4, maintains blood pressure. But you do want to be careful, and this really goes for any and everything. But if you eat too much, you will find yourself running into issues. If you have too many mangoes, it will like directly affect your digestive system and just cause a lot of stomach issues. Along with that, and again, goes with anything and produce especially, always make sure you wash the mangoes very, very well, because where are mangoes grown? I completely forgot, but mangoes, where they're grown, they make contact with a lot of other plants, and and it's super important, even though they say it's washed or they wash it, or they like disinfected it or something. You always want to make sure you wash your produce well. And skin irritation can happen, and they say not to eat the skin of mangoes. This goes with potatoes, etc. So, hello. My mom said hello, guys. Eric, hi, how you doing? Intergalactic order. Andrew, you got it. Your name is like a tongue twister. He said hi, Sarah. By the way, that's the brother that was screaming earlier. Him and Anthony are just fighting along. Like, guys, it's okay. Chill. I'm trying to do my live. Okay, I've been late to my live. It's fine. We shall continue. Yes, everything Home Theater said. Hola. Okay, the flesh. So I don't know why I put that first, but in a coconut, when you cut a coconut in half, the white part of inside a coconut is considered the flesh, but also considered as the coconut meat, which I find really interesting because like it's a vegetable, it's a fruit, I don't know what it is, but it's not a meat, and they call it meat or coconut flesh. Yum. I love coconut flesh. According to Healthline, Coconut meat is high in fat, calories, while moderate in carbs and protein. So for my low carbs and gluten-free friends, this is something good to add to your diet. And again, lots of nutrients and everything. Coconut flesh. It just sounds a little weird. I don't know who came up with the whole coconut flesh thing, coconut meat. It's a little wonky. A little wonky, let's be honest. It's like, do you say like zucchini flesh? Actually, maybe. Maybe. Anyway, I'm going crazy. Not only coconut meat, but coconut oil, water, milk, and unsweetened shredded coconut holds a lot of good qualities that will help you with blood sugar control, health, heart health, hydration, maintaining insulin levels, boosts immunity, and helps with kidney health. The screen on my laptop is actually very small, and I don't have the best eyesight. So if you see me doing this, it's because I'm trying to see the screen. But Eric said coconut flesh does sound weird. It is weird. Like, who came up with that? Like, when you think, okay, I can go very graphic, but we don't want to be doing that. In Colombia, we over consume mangoes. Yeah. Colombia has interesting traditions, like putting bananas in soup. That's one thing I remember my mom doing. Everything home theater, coconut yolk. That's a good point. I don't know. It's better than flesh, though. Who says flesh? Meat is better, but I've mostly heard coconut flesh. It's like the flesh of the coconut. We're going to eat that. By the way, a lot of mangoes consumed in the U.S. are grown in South America and Florida. That is interesting. So in human areas, I guess, mangoes are around May or June or July to September. So you only have mangoes for a short period of time. That's when they're in season. And coastal parts of Texas. Interesting. So mangoes are grown closer to the equator and everything. So where are coconuts grown? Beaches? Let's be honest. I live in Colorado. All I have is mountains everywhere, pine trees. We don't have really plants that you can eat out of like that. Yeah. Okay. So again, this live, I wanted to film like me going through this presentation, but like also me making the actual smoothie, because I'm really craving that smoothie. And if you haven't seen it yet, it is just a quick recipe, mango and coconut smoothie recipe. I posted it in my shorts, so you can check that out. It's in the description. And I really wanted to make it in this live, but no, technology has not been on my side lately. But here's the recipe, honestly. Easy, simple. It's mostly mangoes and coconut. Coconut, water and milk. You want to hear this tip that I heard? So I was watching these ice cream videos, non-dairy free ice cream, and they were talking about the texture of your ice cream and the main key ingredient. And I posted in my shorts dairy-free ice cream, coconut ice cream video. It's in my page, so you can go check that out. But they were saying that coconut, I learned this is actually really interesting. Coconut milk that you get from a can naturally separates. You can say it turns into the flesh again, and then it separates water. So it's water on top and the flesh on the bottom. And this is when it's refrigerated, especially. You want the soft, creamy parts of coconut milk. This is for coconut milk, by the way. I don't know, coconut cream is a little different, but coconut milk that's what happens. It just naturally separates. Well, especially if you're making ice cream, because this recipe can be used for ice cream as well if you want to freeze it and enjoy it as ice cream. But getting to that, coconut milk and coconut cream are completely different, really. And the texture, if you put in coconut water from the can of coconut milk, it will turn your ice cream into this like weird like watery consistency when you freeze it. But when you use the creamy part of coconut milk instead, it actually keeps that creaminess and it actually stays like ice cream. Like you know those like weird freezer burnt ice creams and like starts like having those frozen stuff around it. You know what I mean? With like frozen burned food. Is that how you say it? I don't know the term for that specifically. Um Again, but when you use coconut water instead of coconut cream, that's what happen. It will not really come out as a ice cream, like a creamy ice cream. If you're making sorbet, it's a little different. Sorbet is a different consistency. But especially in this recipe, the coconut mango smoothie, you can use a little bit of coconut water to help thin it out, but coconut cream is really what's carrying your mango and coconut smoothie. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Simple ingredients, a lot of coconut, like I said, but yeah. Okay, this is like literally the end of my life. Announcements. Again, I didn't even talk about this at all. I have talked about this in my live though. I have started school, and so my videos, I may be falling behind a little bit with posting my videos every day, but I will try my best to like keep up, and I do want to continue doing lives every Saturday. But bear with me, again, I started school, so this should be interesting, but more lives and more long form content coming your way. I got some more stuff posted. Okay. Any type of mangoes, or specific type of mangoes. My favorite variety of mango is, I got no idea what that is, Eric. That sounds good. Let's be honest. I don't really know what that is though. What did my mom say? By the way, guys, my mom is Carl Lister, mom and chef. That's my mom. School just started for me too, and I'm miserable now. Yeah. I had my first day of school on Thursday, and luckily it was only because I don't have Fridays, and so I just had one day of school, but next week I start completely, and I'm trying to find like the good in school. Like, you know, I get to like see my friends again, and I get to, you know, have an education, you know, try to look at the bright side. But like, I really appreciate when I went back to school, I actually really appreciated being home, and I like really started to really understand the enjoyment in cooking and posting videos. Like, I always enjoyed it, and it was always something that I loved doing. But when I went back to school on Thursday, I'm like, I really want to start filming. And it's this interesting thing, you know, like it's really like something I like to do, and I wish I could do it all the time. And I never really get why at the time I didn't get when influencers or big YouTubers, they say that I quit my job so I can be a full-time YouTuber. And I was like, well, do you really need to quit your job to be a full-time YouTuber? Like, can't you just continue being a full-time YouTuber without having to, you know what I mean? And until I'm going back to school and like getting more serious with YouTube, it's like I can see why people quit school or when they quit their job to continue YouTube, because it's a lot. But I enjoy it. I love doing it, and I really don't want to stop. So you can start making videos during your lunch. I just said lunch. And going over its health benefits or not. Yeah. I also, along with that, when I'm in school, I want to be editing a lot and scripting a lot. That's what I used to do my freshman year. Sophomore year, not so much, but freshman year, I'm going to do that. And filming a lot, like just load myself up with lots of videos that I can edit and like edit them differently so I can like reuse some clips, but like still make meaningful content for shorts, especially. So, yeah. Yeah, as my dad said, get smarter, get stronger, and do something hard. Why? This is what happens when you're trying to be a better person or grow. And growth is like super important. I think that's what scares me sometimes, that like the fact of not growing, like not that, like the fact of not getting better kind of scares me. So yeah. Hey, life and living, how you doing? Glad you're here. My dad, yeah, good girl. I'm a great girl, let's be honest. Oh, my sister. He. I love mangoes. Eric said, what do your friends think about your YouTube? I have a lot of mixed um like opinions from my friends. Like when I first started YouTube, most of my friends thought I was crazy, and this was in middle school. They thought I was crazy. They're like, that is like so unsafe. I'm like, I'm just cooking video, like cooking. Let me cook. No, I'm just making, I'm just editing and posting cooking videos. Like it's like not that deep. And then when I got to freshman year, some random classmates thought it was cool. Other kids think it's cool. Even today, sometimes I talk about it, and I'm not friends with these people, but they think it's cool. Um, Friends, like quote unquote friends I would have in school, they would think it's like a little. I don't think it's cool. They're just like, why you doing that? You know, I have a few friends that thinks it's cool. They have a YouTube on their own. Um, yeah, yeah. I think my closest friend, she keeps up with it. She she like doesn't quite she supports what I'm doing, and she's like, when I tell her about my subscribers and stuff, she always gets proud, and things like really cool. So a lot of mixed. Honestly, they all have their own opinions, and all their opinions are valid. You know, if they want to think a certain way, and if they want to have their own opinions with what I'm doing, then you go ahead. You know, um, but I honestly love what I'm doing. I'm not going to stop because a few friends judge me. I did have a friend though. He's a newer friend, and my Instagram popped up on his feed, and he's like, "Oh, look at that. That's Sarah." And he told me the other day, no, this was like last semester, but he told me, he was like, "Yeah, I found you on my For You page." I'm like, "Oh, that's fun." Um, it's also kind of an intimate topic, like a personal topic for me, because it's something I really enjoy doing, and it's sometimes hard to tell others about it, because especially telling them especially what I'm doing, because it's something I like, and I don't want people to like come at me sometimes, even though I really don't care what people think. But again, you always have that side where you do worry about. It's just like that small thing inside that's like, well, these people are going to judge me, or like you know, it's such like an intimate thing for me, and something I really love doing, and it's like to share such a private. But again, it's not private. It's just a weird phenomenon sometimes that I have to deal with. But okay. I totally got the look. Yes, awesome girl. My friend does YouTube. We make fun of him, but it's all because he's a friend, and we support him though. I love that. I love that. Honestly, yeah, friends. I make fun of my friends for whatever. You know, if they just look at me wrong, I'll make fun of them. Like it. But like again, I want to support. And I've had friends in the past actually that wanted to have YouTube channels, but they're just too shy about it, or they're just, you know, they don't quite know how to start. And I've always offered, like, if you ever need help, I have a friend from my school, and she has like a puppy account, and she just shows her dog, and it's so cute, and I love it, and I love every short that she posts. And it's like, you can keep going. And even an ex-friend I had, I was telling her, because she used to make homemade hats, and I was like, you can make videos off of these. You can, and obviously I'm not going to force these people with anything. It's just, you know, my opinion, and I'm their friend, and you get to hear my opinion. But I'm like, and they really, I can tell they've considered the idea before. Like they actually do like the idea, and they want to. But it's again like, you know, it's another realm. You're going to have to start learning, and you're going to have to like make a commitment. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with starting. And I think starting though is like one of the hardest. So I can see why they don't like the idea too much, even though in the back of their mind, I can see in their face that they like the idea, but it's like, it's hard. So, but again, you know, I don't have any like content creator friends except my family, because we're all content creators. Like all of us, we have our own accounts, channels, editing accounts. And I've never had like a friend that actually has like actually creates content. And I'm like, I have friends online who creates content, and I've been in communication with some people like that, and they're super cool people, and it's cool to talk about because it's something I can relate to. But most people, especially around me, they don't content create, or they're not a YouTuber, and so yeah, that's okay. I have you guys. That's all that matters. At least you put out good informative content. When you're happy with that, I cannot read. I'm so sorry. My eyes are so bad. When you're happy with that, dude, doesn't matter what others think, even though they're envious and just not telling you. Sometimes I think about that, honestly. Like, do they actually want to create a YouTube, but they can't or they won't, and so they judge me for it? Anyway, he does gaming content. Eric said, oh, sorry, the last one talking about these people judging me, even though they might be secretly envious of me. My brain is all over the place. Everything Home Theater, you should go check him out. He has great stuff. He has like Marvel content. He talks about comics and stuff. Everything very cool. Go check him out. He's building a home theater, and I'm dying to watch Lord of the Rings. So once it's built, we're gonna go over there, get my popcorn, me and my siblings, and we're gonna only if he wants to though. Eric, he said he does gaming content. He has, I think, 23K subs. He started 3 years ago. That's crazy awesome. Like, that's awesome for him. Like, that is so good. Oh my goodness. I'm not a gamer. Sometimes I think about that though, because I do play Halo sometimes with my siblings. So like maybe we just, but that's okay. That is awesome though. I'm so happy for him. So, okay. Yeah, any comments? It was pretty short. And again, with my time at school, I do want to focus on more descriptive kind of content, like focus more deeply when it comes to information like this, especially for my lives. But let me know what you think. Do you like mangoes? Do you like coconut? Honestly, I don't really like coconut that much. I don't really like mangoes that much. I've never been a fruit person, like ever. Growing up, I've never liked fruit. You can ask my mom this. It's just, I have no idea why. I have no idea why. But, but the smoothies and the ice creams I've made with coconut and mango, so good. So good. You gotta try it. Yeah. Follow me on Instagram. It's Sweet Cooking with Sarah, same user, same tag, and I have 14K followers on there. Can you believe that? It's kind of crazy. But I do post more stories. So if you want to see more of like my like not private life, but more of what I do that I don't post as shorts, you can see that more me filming other things, me yapping sometimes. You can go check that out. Follow me on Instagram, and yeah, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Again, do you like coconut? Do you like mangoes? Because I did share these recipes on my shorts, and some people said the fact that I don't like either, and it's like, yeah, I get that. I don't like either, but really, this recipe was actually so good. I wish I made it. Honestly, I'm gonna make it right now, right after this live. I'm gonna make it. So, okay, this was cool. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Eric, for being here. Thank you, Everything Home Theater, for being here. Thank you. Who else was on here? Life and Living was on here. Thank you. My mom, obviously, go subscribe to my mom. Yeah. Infinity Haven is Anthony, and Intergalactic Order is Andrew. They're twins, and they were scaring each other in the basement. So if you heard screaming earlier, yeah, that's because Anthony was messing with him. So, yeah, life as an older sister is so much fun. So much fun. Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate you spending the time to talk with me. And yeah, if you need any recipes, mango recipes, again, I have it here if you want to screenshot. The short is in the description, and you can look in the comment section, and the recipe is still there. So, yes, I'm going to go make some shorts now. I got to pack on the shorts so I can post them throughout the week. So, Bye. Bye. Thank you, Mommy. Bye, Emily. Great job with the live. Thank you, Interstellar Legends. You guys have such big names. Like, let me keep up. Okay. Anyway, that's enough of me yapping. Thank you for being here. Again, like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. If you have any ideas, comments, whatever, let me know. I'll respond. And yeah. Okay. Adios. Bye, guys.